things when you're away camping, a lot of people, they love a piece of fish, but they quite often don't quite get it right. So I thought I'd just share my simple way to do floured pan-fried fish. And the first key element is to have a decent stove that has really good pressure. And I've got one here, and I'll fire it up and I'll show you what I mean. Now this stove's a Coleman even temp, and you know it's got wind baffles, and on a windy day you need something like this, but also it has quite high pressure jets, and that's the other key to a good camp stove, because if you don't get enough heat, the wind will blow all the heat away and it takes forever to cook anything. So you listen to this baby fire up. And the first key to cooking a good piece of fish is to actually heat your pan first. So I'll put my pan on the heat. Heat your pan and then add the oil once the pan is heated. So what I've got here is my snapper, nicely cleaned and filleted. And what I'm going to do, before I flour it, I'm actually going to season my snapper first with a bit of salt and pepper, because I like the seasoning to go on the fish as well as the flour. I've seasoned my fish. Now what I'm going to do is I've got some flour, about 2 tablespoons of flour, 2 fillets, and I've pre-seasoned this with salt and pepper. I keep it in an airtight container while I'm camping for 2 reasons: to keep the flies and bugs out, also to stop it blowing away in these big winds we've got. And all I'm going to do is just put my fillets in here, put the lid on, this is no mess cooking, and give it a shake, and that gives it a good coating of flour. Then I undo it, dust it off and put it in the pan. Dust off your fillets into the hot pan. You want to make sure you get rid of all the excess flour, because that can burn. So that's cooking nicely. Once it starts to go opaque, I like to add a little butter or margarine, and what that does is tends to give your fish a little colour. You're looking for that nice golden brown colour. So I can see that this is opaque, almost cooked right through, and the thickness of the fish, I know I'm going to be able to cook it in this pan, so I know it's brown underneath as well. So what I'm going to use is tongs and a spatula to turn it carefully. The other side as well. Now some people might squeeze a bit of lemon on it while it's cooking. I tend to squeeze the lemon on it once it's cooked, because if you squeeze it in there now, it'll create steam and make it go soft, and I like a little bit of crunch to my fish, so I'm going to serve it up. So it's simple pan-fried fish, just dusted in flour. Now it's come up, see it's all in one piece, it's not cracked or broken, and it looks absolutely divine, and I'm looking forward to eating it. Little squeeze of lemon. Absolutely perfect, moist in the middle, crunchy on the outside. The lemon just adds a little bit. I'm ready to go fishing. Next time you see me, we'll be catching fish.